I talk to agents all the time about leads and getting leads and whether they need them or not. And a lot of these experienced agents say, I don't buy leads, I just get referrals. Well, that's fine. Uh, my question is, how much time does it cost you to get these referrals? Because if you wake up tomorrow and do nothing and don't contact your database at all, how many of those people are going to remember you? So the big question is if you stop doing any kind of contact with your database um, at all, like if you do zero contacts with your database, how many of those people are going to go chasing after you? So I remember a video I saw a little while back about when somebody dies, you have, the shock of all the people that find out about the death and they show up to the visitation and they're obviously mourning and hugging each other and missing, talking about how they miss the person who has passed away, and you have all this sort of like interaction. And after the burial, you have people talking about the person. They continue to have conversations about how nice they were, what kind of impact they had with their lives and so forth. And days go by, weeks go by, and eventually the unfortunate thing is those people are kind of forgotten. I know this doesn't really have a lot to do with what we're talking about right now, but in a sense it really does, because if tomorrow you stop contacting your database 100% and did zero contacts, and you kept doing that week after week, month after month, I guarantee you they'll forget who you are and they won't go searching for you, right? You will have the odd one. I'm not, going to say 100% they won't. But when somebody says to me they don't buy leads, what they're trying to say is that they don't like to pay to advertise themselves for new contacts, which is fine. You don't have to. Nobody's saying you have to contact new people to get in touch with if you have a big sort of database. But if you are a newer agent or if you've been doing this for less than 10 years, you have to fill your database with new people. Otherwise, you won't have much of a business. I mean, if you do and you have less than 10 years experience, good for you. That's a great place to be at. Uh, but in in the past couple of years that this market has been kind of shit, I really doubt that there's agents jumping for joy on all the business they've been getting. Maybe there's a few. I'm not going to say that everybody is slow, but most agents are slow. Most agents haven't been busy because, let's face it, interest rates and the whole general economy has been bad. And the big question of the day is, are lowering interest rates going to make a big difference? In other words, will they go down fast enough to make an impact? In my opinion, unless interest rates got back to like 1% or something like that, or close to zero, I don't see the market turning around anytime soon. I'm seeing a lot of inventory coming up on the market. So the question is, what are you doing to get more people into your database to have more conversations on a regular basis, on a daily basis? If you're not having conversations on a daily basis with people about real estate, then your business will stall and you'll be complaining later on that you don't have much of a business. That's my 2 cents for today. If you ever have any questions, you know where to find me.